My organization works in Brussels in Curium, which is a particular neighborhood where mainly a lot of people are disadvantaged. That is, they don't have proper housing, they don't have jobs, there is a youth unemployment rate, they don't have often higher education or even secondary education. But this is the prime target group of organization. This is where we work to empower people. Our organization has three different parts. One of them is employment. We help people find a job that pleases them and that they can work in. We especially focus, as I said, on the neighborhood and on youth in the neighborhood. So we try to seek the young kids that don't have any diplomas but have lots of talent and try to put them in a job they will like and they will grow into. Our second part is a graphic design bureau where there are about 17 members and 5 of them are youths that don't have the right diploma but have lots of talent. And so they work for real clients on websites, on posters, on stuff to develop their skills and develop a real portfolio so they can continue later on. And the third part, and that's where I'm from, is a Telecentar. We are a Telecentar that offers access and low, easy courses to get people online. But we don't only do that, we also work with everyone around digital storytelling, give them a need to tell a story and listen to their stories and help them put their stories out there. So this is a really important aspect for a work where people can be creative themselves. We also work with young kids, with youngsters, with children around making videos, making radio, coding, green screen projects, all these kind of things. It's a team of e-facilitators that works. There are also people who most of them do not have an official diploma of any kind. So there are people with lots of talent out there that can educate a group and make a decent film and do this all together in different kind of projects we work in. We've been working with coding for some time. We want to develop this further. There is a lot of potential in these kids, and the way you can teach coding nowadays, the tools that exist are very various and very legal, but you can work in a playful way that they can discover coding. So it's kind of a game for them, but it's also very empowering because with a very short amount of time they can make a game of their own, which is very empowering. But they also learn all these important skills: mathematical thinking, design thinking, creative thinking. They learn how to problem solve. They learn how to look for problems. They learn how to be precise. They learn how to focus on a project. They learn to cooperate with everyone in their team. So there are a lot of aspects. And then I'm talking only coding. I'm not talking about all the content they can put in. They can make a game about we've made games about their neighborhood. They can tell us what kind of neighborhood they want to have. So they think about the story. Okay, we have evil drug dealers in our neighborhood. Okay, the evil guys are drug dealers. Okay, you want to have the trash in all the cans, or we want to make the parking spot a greener place. These kind of things, these kind of stories about their neighborhood that concerns them, they can put that into the game and still learn all these valuable skills. So I think it's really a path we can go forward to. You can do this even with kids from a very young age. 6 to 12 is, you can start at 6 or 8 for decent coding, and there are so many options out there, and I think we got it rolling as well in a project that we developed here, or we want to collaborate on to see what we can do to also reinforce the teachers in schools so that they can work with their kids and have a successful process with them so they have output they can be proud of. I never did this format before. Every other collaboration effort was quite formal and with an informal part stuck to it at the evening often, where you often don't get the chance to network properly, or did I get this business card, or how do I personally relate to someone. Here there was really time next to being very efficient in the way we got together, so very efficient in terms of project output, but I think the way we established connections or collaborations or bonds are long-term. I mean, we invested time in being together and being invested in connecting and relating, that I think it's very useful to take with you in future projects or in future collaborations, because you've really worked together face to face, and you know what someone, if later on you'll Skype or we'll email and Skype and meet again probably, maybe, or in certain other contexts, you know what the person stands for, and that's more than I'll give you my business card, I also do coding. And this is very powerful, actually.